Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with a brand new video, and today it's a super exciting one because I am going to be showcasing the brand new Natasha Denona palette. You guys have no idea how excited I am to tell you guys my thoughts on this palette. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this look and what I think of this palette, then definitely stay tuned. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do enjoy the video. And if you are new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much to all of my loyal friends out there for joining me again on another video. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, let's check out this Natasha Denona Lila palette. So here we are with the brand new Natasha Denona palette. Guys, I almost lost everything when I found out that I was going to be receiving this palette, and I just want to start this video off by saying thank you so much to the Natasha Denona PR team for taking a chance on my very small channel, my very small Instagram page, and just believing in the content that I create. It means so much to me when brands are willing to take that chance based on your creativity and the content and the effort and time you put into your videos or images rather than the numbers. And I'm just so thankful for that, and it speaks volumes on the brand itself. So yeah, I am still going to be very honest with any PR that I get. I am completely honest with you guys, and trust me, I get a lot of stuff and sometimes I really don't post it because it just didn't work out for me. And you guys already know, if you've been following me for a long time, I do not believe in sitting down and creating a video just to solely speak negatively on a brand or on the product, because I know that it took them a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of money to create that product. So who am I to say it is completely crap? So I don't do that on my channel, and you guys know that. But when I get a product that I love, I'm going to talk to you guys about it, and I always give you guys the pros and cons to all of the products that I review. So this is what we're going to be doing with Natasha Denona. So let's get right into it. I don't want to make this video super long, but I am going to tell you guys how I created this look. It was using the palette, and I am living for it, okay? And then I'm going to talk about the actual eyeshadows and show you some swatches. So this is the PR package that I received. I don't believe you receive this box when you do make a purchase. And here is the palette itself, and it came in this box right over here. I am just loving the campaign for this palette. Gorgeous, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the palette and show you guys. So this is the palette right over here. First, we're just gonna run and talk about the packaging. It is stunning, okay? This is a leather packaging. Which other brand has done leather? I have no idea. I love that it's leather. I love this beautiful purple finish to it, and how her name is engraved at the front of it. This is going to be super easy to keep clean. It's a darker color. It's leather. You can just wipe off any mess that you make and you're good to go. And I love how simple it is, but just the fact that it's a material on the palette just makes it so gorgeous. And you are definitely paying for some of this packaging, guys. It's not cheaply made at all. When you open up the palette, you have this beautiful size mirror, nicely secured in there, and it is a good quality mirror. Actually, what am I talking about? Let me just open it up right there in front of you guys. Oh yeah, this mirror is good. This mirror is good, okay? So you do get this very nice mirror, and then you have this little flap right over here. It is a plastic flap with the names of the eyeshadows. All her palettes have this concept, and I love the idea. It is genius. This is going to protect your eyeshadows as well as keep all the names in order for you. And I love the idea of this. This is so good. It's not written on the palette. It's not a piece of paper that you can lose. It's just literally like this plastic little flap on top of the eyeshadows for protection, and for you guys to see the names of the eyeshadows. So I love it. And now let's go ahead and look at the gorgeous assortment of colors that she placed in here. This is definitely more of a warm tone palette. You do have hints of cool tones. I would say 2 matte shades, and then maybe one of the shimmer shades, which is the lightest shade, is a bit more of a cool tone. But for the most part, there is definitely more warm tones in this palette. I love the assortment of colors. Beautiful purples and burgundies, you have some bronzes, you have golds in there, and I'm really liking the matte shades. They're perfect for a transition shade or to deepen up the crease to create a nice brown tone smoky eye. I think this palette is perfect for the fall and winter time, so she really did coordinate it with the season that we're getting into, so I love that. And the pan sizes are really, really nice. Okay, you are getting a ton of product. So I'm just quickly on the Sephora website for you guys, and I'm just going to tell you guys the exact price. Okay, so this palette right over here retails for $168 Canadian, so a little bit cheaper American. And just a few little details in this. There are 15 shades in the palette, a very beautiful, cool violets, plums, fuchsias, and it's perfect for every skin tone, they say. And I just want to point out that there are 4 matte shades and 11 shimmer shades. And when you divide that price per eyeshadow, it's actually about $11 per eyeshadow. So I think that's really good for the quality that you are getting. Okay, it is a bit pricey when you think one eyeshadow $11, but if you look at other brands, there are eyeshadows that are about $25 per pan. So this is really, really good. And each eyeshadow pan has about 2.5 grams or 0.08 ounces of product in here, which I think is really, really good. I don't see myself running out of this eyeshadow palette anytime soon, simply because they are hella pigment. So now I'm going to quickly touch up on the blendability of these eyeshadows while I create this look right over here, and I'm going to insert what eyeshadows I am using for the makeup look. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the matte shades. You have beautiful matte shades. Okay, there are 4 of them, and they are extremely pigmented and very, very soft to the touch. They're not buttery. They have more of like that velvety, silky texture to them, which I really, really like. And they blend out so nicely, guys. Really, really nicely. They do have a lot of kickback to them when you dip into the pan. So you want to go very light-handed with your brush. Don't be rough with this palette or you're going to lose a lot of product. I find with a lot of eyeshadows that are very, very pigmented, that is going to happen, and it really doesn't worry me. It doesn't draw me back from the palette as long as the blendability is there. So just so you guys are aware, there is kickback. Some eyeshadows have more than others. I want to say Amara has a little bit more than the other 4 matte shades. They all, like the 2 shades that I use today is Amara and Nude Vino, and I find that they blend it out very, very effortlessly. You don't need to work hard. It blends out very beautifully, very soft. They didn't get patchy on me, which is a plus, and they built up really nicely. Now the shimmer shades have a different texture. It is a shimmer, obviously. They have more of that buttery texture where you're really gonna sink your fingers in there. So again, light-handed with this palette, or you are going to put an indent in these shimmer shades really, really soon. But I'm just swatching them as I speak, and they are like intensely pigmented. The sheen on them is it's gorgeous. It's actually really, really pretty, and they blend out really nicely and softly. And even blending them together, the shades together to customize a different shade, they just blend so well into each other and intertwine so well. And that's what I noticed with Natasha Denona's artistry. If you follow her on Instagram, the way she blends and builds up shades together is just beautiful. Like, she'll put shimmer shades on the crease where people think you shouldn't, and it just looks gorgeous. So her artistry is definitely there, and you can tell in the palette and the way it's curated. I love the shimmer shades. They are definitely easy to work with. I would say for the most part, use your finger with a shimmer shade. You can go in with a flat eyeshadow brush, and I did in the beginning, but I found I got more pigmentation and more intensity if I just went ahead and used my finger, which I normally do anyways with shimmer shades, so it worked out really well for me. I do feel like with the brush you have to pack it on a little bit more to get that full intenseness, so I would just go in with my finger for sure. These colors are so beautiful, like beautiful, and they blend really well together. I layered this like, you know, fuchsia shade with this purple shade. I put it in the crease and it doesn't look crazy and shimmery and like glittery. There's no glitter to these shades at all. They are just very intensely high shine shimmer shades with not a speck of glitter. So they are very, very finely milled and they just look gorgeous. They reflect really well on the eyes, and I think they're beautiful eyeshadows. Honestly, they really do live to the expectation that I had for them, and they really pack on a lot of attention on the eye. So I love the way that this eye look turned out, and I would definitely rock this outside day or evening. I love it. All in all, putting aside the name and putting aside the hype that it has gotten, if I was just to get this eyeshadow palette and it was like a drugstore palette or, you know, a lower end brand, I would still say the same thing. The quality on these eyeshadows are phenomenal. They blend really nicely. The packaging, I mean, is stunning. So the price point, yes, when people hear Natasha Denona, they do see a huge price point. You want to remember she's like a celebrity makeup artist. And I find with those kind of brands, there will be a higher price point because they really do look into ingredients and they look into creating this stunning artist kind of palette or makeup line that they want for it to be unique. And for me, the unique touch is definitely the packaging and just how well all of the eyeshadows, whether it's shimmer or matte, the way they blend. I think that this is definitely a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the Natasha Denona palette. If you're wondering what is the con, obviously I would honestly say the price point. It is a very expensive palette, but I find that it's kind of worth it. I would purchase it myself, and I definitely will be purchasing the Sunset palette just because I had very, very high expectations, and this definitely delivered. It is beautiful, blends really nicely. The colors are very intense and high shine and really like just looks gorgeous on my skin tone. And I can see this being used by all different types of skin tones because you have deeper shades, you have a little bit of lighter shades, and they just will look great on anyone. So yeah, I love the palette. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this video and what you think of the palette itself, or do you own any Natasha Denona products? This is my first one and I'm in the hype. I like it and I cannot wait to try more of her items. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Leave your comments down below so I know your thoughts and what you would like to see next on the channel. And I will see you on the next video. Ciao!